Let's see, you guys voted new planet. Okay. I've explained Galactic Empire. We're just gonna start a standard custom game. Maybe good to begin with in that way. So, Practice World, Frontier World, Capital World, Ravage World, Conquered, or Imperial. Imperial is just a normal setting. You can have special negative events happening to you and other players. You can have a very rich world. Very frugal and barren. I'm gonna go for a standard Imperial world, okay? And you can also have community maps, so aka Steam mods. I'm gonna go with 6 players. Game intensity can be relaxed, normal, or hardcore. I'm gonna go hardcore. And I think the last map I won, my opponents were hard. I'm gonna go for extreme. I don't know exactly what that constitutes and how difficult it's gonna be. For world size, if I'm going medium, I think it's gonna take about 50 to 70 turns. That was on normal level. Small, it's gonna have significantly less space to maneuver. Yeah, I picked game intensity normal, but opponent level extreme. That's intended. This determines the speed and the aggressiveness of the AI, the spawners like barbarians, and so on. Opponent level will be extreme, intensity normal. And then I'm gonna go with world size small, which will probably get to show you guys a little bit quicker the action with other players, though I don't think that's necessary to enjoy. We go to advanced setup. You can choose, okay, what race do you want your opponent to be? What race do you want to be? It's all good. And you can do a few other things. Game speed, starting resources, and so on. A lot of customization. I'm not going to touch these for now. You can also determine when you play with a friend whether you want to play simultaneous or classic turns. Whether there's a timer to speed each other up. And combat cards. Now I'm gonna design my commander. So I can choose race. I'm gonna customize my commander. Here are the races. Shakarn, which is amphibian lizards. Syndicate. Vanguard. Amazon. Assembly. Dvar. Kiriko. And that's it. I think there is another race when you buy another expansion. I played the most Dvar recently, so I'm not gonna play those again. But I'm gonna let you guys vote for the race that I'm gonna play. So I'll put it in a poll. Shakarn. Assembly. Vanguard. Kirko. Syndicate. And Amazon. Let's see. I'm gonna remove Vanguard because there's only 5 spaces apparently. Which race? I never did, Denny Dude, no. There's a lot of info, but don't worry, I know the game a little bit better already. I can explain. Yeah, Vanguard is normal peoples, exactly. Vanguard is humans. Amazon is dinosaurs and women. Vanguard is normal people. Syndicate is enslavers and psionic power. Shakarn is lizard people. Kiriko is insects. Dvar is dwarfs. Industrious. Assembly is kind of like ghouls. It's the closest thing to undead, I suppose, but also in a cyberpunk way. Amazon is dinosaurs and women. I voted wrong. It's okay. Amazon won anyway. We're gonna go Amazon then. And then here's the cool thing. You can also choose what secret tech. Now, a number of my research is locked in because I'm Amazon. Amazon is Amazon. But you can choose a secret technology. And the cool thing is, when you meet other players, be they human or AI, you don't immediately know their secret tech. Secret tech offers new units, new research path, and new modifiers for your units and heroes. So it's quite important. There are certain race and technology that work really well together, but you don't need to draft them together in that way. you can come up with new combinations. For example, what works quite well is Promethean and Amazon, because both are using laser weapons group. But you can do anything you want. So I'm gonna go Amazon, but what do I combine it with? I give you the choice. We'll go for a poll. Do we go for Xenoplague? Xenoplague, for which the goal is to infect enemies and create new units out of them. Celestian, who are good at diplomacy and buffs, and they specialize in psionic thermal damage. Heditor, which is actually a new one that I've never played with yet. They harness essence. When you get attacked, gain essence. When you attack someone, gain essence. When you go in defense mode, gain essence. And use that to deal bonus damage or to unload more powerful abilities. Promethean, fire, destruction, explosions. Cynumbra, breaking enemies' minds, psionic damage channel, or synthesis. I don't have space for each one in the poll, so I'm gonna have to narrow it down to the 5 that are in the list. Go ahead and vote, you've got 1 minute. There's also Void Tech, it's not in the list, which is fine because I've already played them last week. You can vote now. Xenoplague, Celestian, Heditor, Cynumbra, or Synthesis. Synthesis is hackers, by the way, programming. Hey, ciao, Pavira. Looks like Xenoplague won. Hacker dinosaurs. So we're gonna go for Xenoplague. Heal and enhance biological units, which is great because Amazon are all biological. We're gonna spawn and evolve special units after battle. We're gonna deploy infectious bioweapons, which is great because we specialize in the bioweapons group. So we'll have useful mods. And we're using the biochemical and kinetic damage group. Kinetic being like firepower, like firearms, explosives, some explosives. Okay, then a little bit more customization, and then it's time to begin the game. Really fun. We can choose our background, which is an everlasting global advantage we have throughout the entire mission. We can choose a colony supplement, which is a one-time initial starting benefit. A commander loadout, which is my initial main hero's weapon outfitting, which again is an early game advantage, and later on it won't matter anymore, but it can give you a good start. And as we know in strategy games, good start is half the battle. Except in HOTS, where one fight can just change the whole game. And then a vice, which is essentially a downside, but it also has a small upside. For example, if you're decadent, you're actually going to lose 10% food production per colony. But because you're so well fed, your main starting hero starts with 10 bonus health. To put that in perspective, heroes start with like 40 or 50 health. And they end on 70, 80 or 100 health. So it's fairly significant, but a downside for the growth of your colonies. So now we can choose those. I'm not going to put all of them to the vote. I'm going to try to choose a good one myself. I'm in a small world with 5 other players. So it seems like getting dangerous early on is useful. Therefore, martial tradition could be a useful background. When I kill a unit with my commander, I can shoot again. And researching weapons is cheaper. I could also go for Star Union Scholar to really double down on the Xenoplague tech, because my secret technology research is cheaper. And we get more rewards from pickups and sites, which are easier to pick up when you have a big army early on, instead of teching for the late game. I'm gonna go ahead and go for martial tradition. Yeah, it's a turn-based strategy game, though you can play simultaneous turns with someone if you want to. And the fights are also turn-based and are a little bit reminiscent of XCOM. Really, I really like the fighting system. So I only have 1 more point to spend. So I can get bonus research or bonus energy, or I can choose some weaponry. And it might be good actually to go for a vice. Lose 10 energy per turn. Less production. Less knowledge. Reducing your colony's knowledge production by 10%. But all of your army has +2 status effect resistance. I think Party Animal and Stubborn are pretty good. 10% less production. Honestly, you pick up a fair amount of production here and there. Party Animal -2. While you are the commander of an army, everyone is having a good time, plus morale. Let's try out Party Animal. And that gives us 3 more points, which allows us to start with good weaponry and a colony supplement. Do these choices really matter? Yeah, I'd say they do. They influence your playstyle. Close quarter specialist. This expert training gives you the following skills. Close quarter specialist and vitality. That's if I want to go melee. Do I want to go melee? No, I don't want to go melee. Amazon assault equipment, ranged specialist and steady aim, and I get a hunting bow and a thermal grenade. Oh yeah, remember that one. And the sharpshooter equipment. I think the laser sniper needs more than 1 action point to shoot. It's a full action. So that doesn't fit my martial tradition. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for the hunting bow, the Amazon assault equipment. I could do a mount, actually, yeah. Your Lancer, which possesses powerful thermal capabilities plus a mod. Max health and piloting. Yeah, actually, I could do a mount. Piloting, Imperial APC with various support abilities and thermal grenade. Assault mount then? Okay, we go assault mount. And then we can start with data repository, 2 techs or 250 energy. I'll go for the repository. Done. We can choose how we look. I'm gonna randomize that. That's pretty cool.
Greetings, friend.
Okay, done. Launch the game.
Greetings, Amazon sister.
Is that a man or a woman? I'm confused.
Skills to adapt and survive on distant worlds. The collapse of the Union has freed you from ancient dogma and the slow-moving process of
Grubby, I got a
evolution.
riddle for you. When a
You have
primate
shaped
climbs up
your
a spine
bodies,
and attached, what is being
society,
said
and
there? I
environment
don't know.
to meet your own needs and ideals. But no, there are no universal truths. May your sisterhood create a brighter future for all on...
There's 5 win conditions. Destroy everyone else. Outlast 150 turns with the best score. Ally with every other player that's in the game. Get your secret tech, your secret super doomsday weapon tech. Yeah. Alright, here we go. We start with 2 random techs because of our data repository.
It isn't disease that breaks civilizations. This alpha strain can infect every living thing. Some will grow stronger, while others are afflicted and die. That uncertainty erects quarantine barriers and awakens a sickening cruelty already lodged deep in the human heart.
Hyper-evolved immune system and ferocious determination. Resistance.
Disease control.
Okay. And Parasitic Strike is a tactical operation that deals biochemical damage and has a 8 strength chance in the bio channel of a parasitic infection. This effect jumps up to 2 times.
Friend.
So, okay, cool. And oh, this is a great one to start
is
with.
A maiden of many
Aquatic
moves.
deployment.
Most of them murderous.
That's good because
Captain
now we no
Peter
longer lose
Visser,
movement points
Salty
when we
Bay
go over
Colony.
rivers. Okay. Cool. Alright, first thing you want to do, you start with 1 colony. You want to look around yourself. You want to usually start a quest with one of the neutral factions. If you see this little marauder skull, these are the barbarians. You see several monsters, mobs around me. They are barbarians that can attack you or be stationary and guard something. Then you've got the colored ones. They're either another player or they're an NPC army that do not function as a fully fledged civilization. You can engage with them. The Therians, you can talk with them, you can do quests with them. So typically you want to send a quick scout there, get a quest, and that can tell you which direction it would be wise to walk towards. Run with the pack, Grubby Steelheart, and salute the treasure ship of the illustrious Therians. Spaceships and adventures sounds like fun. Tell us what you need. So, here's a quest. It's on my right. Our game was interrupted. We were playing one of our favorite games we call Ball. It involves throwing ball and retrieving ball. Wait, they're dogs. Suddenly, Ball levitated, shot us with angry energy weapons and flew off. Our attempts to fetch it have resulted in death. Please, could you bring back our ball, preferably in a less murderous and floating form? Yep. Down, down. Okay, so we need to defeat this 510 army power to our right. So we have laser lance strike, which is melee, laser lance also melee, and we have a fire bio blaster. This is a really good mount. Nice. And we start with a mod. The unit gains morale and resistance to status effects. Nice. Okay. And what do we have around us? Here is a deposit of a colonist. That's really good to start with. I love it. Here is a resource node. This is a 2 colony upgrades, 1 of 2. A resource node, and this one is just the quest, which gives us production, influence, and relations. Laser lance is not melee. Oh yeah, range 5. Excellent. Good for flanking. And she deals bonus damage when she flanks. So I am actually going to pick up the colonist first. I'm going to check out my units. I have an Amazon Lancer, Biomancer, who can do sleep and heal and make people weak. And I've got the Pustule, which I don't think they can make Xenoplague yet. You need mods for that. And then 2 Huntresses. And my secondary army is the Mega Sow, and a Huntress and a Shrike. Shrike is good for scouting. We will be doing that. Pustule is melee. Everything else is ranged. So I'm actually going to send the Pustule to scout as well somewhere. So I'm going to take this Huntress. I'm going to take everything except the Pustule to go clear this colonist. And I'm going to show you the first battle. The map is randomly generated, yes. So you can zoom out, zoom in, rotate. So there's a few things you want to know. Here is all my units. They're displayed here, 6 of them. I'm the attacker, so I'm allowed to retreat if I stand on the arrows. Usually the defender starts in the middle. You start somewhere at the edge and you have the ability to escape in 3 directions. Here, here, and here. What do all the colors mean? Basically, units have 32 movement points. You use about 4 when you move, I believe. Right? You've also got 3 action points, denoted by the 3 hexes that you see here. If I move within the light green area directly around me, usually 1 movement point, I expend movement points, but I still have 3 action points. The moment I go into the light blue area, I only have 2 action points, and you can see that changing here. You see there's only 2 blocks left. And if I move into the dark blue, faded blue, I only have 1 action point left. Move into the red, all the way away, no action points. Why does that matter? All the abilities that you have here in this command card require action points. If it says repeating, you can use 1, 2, or 3 action points on it, and you'll attack for the damage that is listed at the 8 green. You'll attack that many times for that much damage. So 3 attacks for 8 damage, with range 5 and a hit chance of 90%. right? But some abilities, they only need a single action point, like Mend. So I can move all the way anywhere in the faded blue, and I can still heal someone. Make sense? You can also hold that. You can also click an enemy unit, and you can look at their attack and see, hey, range 7, repeating. This white dotted line is his attack range. So if he moves here, he gets 1 attack on me. If he moves here, he could have 3 attacks on me. And if he moves here, he has 2 attacks on me. But if he moves here, no attacks on me. So you can kind of plan your positioning. Now look at my range, 1, 5, and 5. And I'm extra good at flanking. Then if you move anywhere, you see the shield icon. It means it provides cover. You're harder to hit. I'm gonna go ahead and go here. And then press defense mode. This unit ends its turn, goes into defensive mode. This requires 1 action point. You gain 2 shields. And you become a quarter harder to hit. And you can't be flanked. At least this unit cannot be flanked. Some can be. Then I'm gonna put this one here, also undercover. And I'm gonna do Catalog, which is a support ability, range 9, that's why I can reach him. And every type of that unit becomes scanned for 3 turns, and they get minus resistance to all damage, like minus status resistance to everything, minus 2. So you can see now that they are extra weak against biochemical, minus 4. So you're more likely to deal bonus damage and trigger status effects like blind, concussion, hemorrhage, and so on. So these have range 5. Just gonna stay kind of back. Actually, I think he has some splash damage, so I shouldn't cluster up too much. This is a flanker. I'm gonna position as such. More huntresses, just position safely. Most likely he will come to me because I scanned him. They don't like getting aggroed. Oh, he's already in range. So he did 3 attacks because I'm within his 7 range. But they're not doing much damage because it's a lot of misses and grazing. Two attacks because he moved a bit, not 3 attacks. See? And this one has to move a lot. So he gets 1 attack the most. None, in fact. Okay. So, I check my range is 1 for this one, 5 and 5. So I actually press this and then I can hover. The moment you see yellow or red crosshairs appearing on enemy units, that means you're in range to attack them. See? So is there any teal where I can hit them? No. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and go here. I'm gonna either hit them with this, which deals bonus damage when flanking, but I'm not. Or with this. I'm gonna hit them with this. I rolled to hit 8, needed 40, and I missed. Okay. That happens. So this range is 5. And I'm more of a healer. I can sleep at range 5. With a really good chance. 100% chance. So he's sleeping for 2 turns. Can I still hit him if he's sleeping? The sleep effect is cancelled if he takes any damage. Okay. That was a grace because I needed 25. I hit 10. There's a 15% chance, I believe, or 25% chance, maybe 15, to still graze and deal half damage. What is this actually? Flash arrow. Fire an arrow that flashes a 1 hex radius area on impact and has a chance to stagger. Oh, I should have used that. What's the cooldown on it? 2 seconds. Okay, stagger is an ability that allows you to remove action points from them. On his next turn, he will only have 2 action points, which means he won't attack for as much damage. He also got blinded, both of them. They got blinded, which means they have 40% less accuracy. And this one is gonna hit with the flank. If it hits, okay, nice. Didn't hit. I can also use spells, they're called tactical operations. Up to the maximum of 2 tactical operation points. You can see it here at my portrait. And for 600 energy, which is the amount of money I have, that's like the equivalent of gold. They call it energy here. And that's also the resource that's used to cast spells. But I don't think it should be necessary. But the question is, what is parasitic infection? That's what I can cast. But luckily they've got an in-game encyclopedia. The unit has less morale, so they have a chance to attack very poorly, which is called fumble, and -1 damage resistant. After combat, this unit may turn into a Xenoplague unit if the one who infected it has the appropriate Xenoplague technology unlocked. And I don't think I have that. He's missing a fair amount as well. We're fine. Okay, it's gonna be good if I hit him with melee. From here, I get 2 hits. 20 damage and a stagger. Nice. Let's finish 1 unit off.
Enemy down.
Okay, he got blinded again, but it doesn't stack and staggered, so he won't do much damage. They got staggered and blinded. I can finish this one off.
Enemy killed.
I think Pustule is your starting tech from the bottom tree. Yeah, I believe so, but I didn't apply the mod yet on my units. Before I end the fight, I should definitely do a heal. $18 damage.
Enemy eliminated.
Oh, by the way, units turn towards you when you shoot them, so you can keep flanking if you attack someone from one side, and then the other, and then the other. The attack animations are fast. I sped it up, sorry. I should probably play it a little bit slower to begin with. So we won. We gain 3 XP on every unit, which also introduces the concept of unit veterancy. I have 0 out of 4 XP now. I have 3 afterwards. When I have enough XP, 4, I gain 4 life on this unit. Then 4 life and 5 accuracy, 5%. Then 4 life again. And then I become harder to hit at prime rank with evasive and 4 life and 5 accuracy. How complicated is this game? I would say it took me about 60 hours to get the most important concepts. But it took me 5 hours to really enjoy the game. I mean, I loved it from the first install, but 5 hours to like play the game with lots of mistakes. After 50 hours, really good habits, much better. And there's still a lot to learn. So I just gained an extra colonist. Now sectors, they gain a ability to annex another sector at every 4 increments. So I can now take any of these provinces around me, called sectors, and I can add them to my city, to my sector, and then it becomes a bigger yellow area, basically. So I can choose which one. So here you can see how you can exploit those areas. 1 food, 2 energy, and 1 research. That means if I upgrade this as an energy sector, I'm able to extract more bonuses out of that to get more energy. And other benefits, by the way. Here's food. And it also has an extra doodad, which is an overgrown biodome that offers additional food if I unlock it. This one gives me extra production to a linked colony. And if I go on water, there's also other benefits. So, mountains cannot be annexed. It's uninhabitable. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Applewood Orchards. Which, can I even? It says I can, but I can't. Because it's occupied, maybe. There's an enemy on it. Okay. I almost feel like I should make use of the same turn to immediately get something. Though this is not the best. I like going for it the same turn, but I'll wait because I think this is a better starting point with the bonus food. What I will do is check out my distribution. I'm gonna crank out a colonizer, but that costs me a colonist. So I'll drop back to 3 population, then I cannot annex, but I'll do that next turn. I would like to do something for 1 turn this turn. Produce something that takes only 1 turn. That doesn't exist. Drat. Okay, I can wait 2 turns for the colonizer. Then I'll start with... honestly, I have a vice, right? Of less research? No, I took a less production vice. 10% less production. Then I'm not going to get a replicator factory. Because that's going to cost me 2 production. I'll go for the food. Central biofarm. That's what I'll produce first. It will take 2 turns, no matter how many colonists I put in the production tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and get bonus research first of all. And food. Food and research. Okay, done. I'm gonna go back and do the quest and clear this as quickly as possible. Can I actually make it there this turn? No. Alright, let's scout with the strikes and pick up bonuses like this. 25 energy. And scout eastwards. And this one is gonna continue to scout south for more free pickup bonuses. And then I can still move my Mega Sow. And my Pustule. Put my Mega Sow here. Okay, that's the end of my first turn. I also discovered where the Therians, the NPC faction, has their headquarters. And turn. Is there a list of which games you've played on stream, Grubby? I believe so, if you go to Twitch tracker. Okay, let's clear this. Let's clear this. We'll try auto combat, see if the AI does a good job. If not, we can retake the fight. We only lost a bit of health on the Mega Sow and the Huntress. We won, so we can save the time of fighting it.
Objective completed.
It was not a challenging fight. Okay, now we can annex this. And then we want to clear the this place immediately. And I think we can't actually make it there this turn, but we can fight with just the 3 of us. Auto combat. We lose 2 units. This is unacceptable. So we'll fight it ourselves. Amazon's interesting. Have you ever played as Kiriko? Yeah, I think the first time I ever played Planetfall, during the sponsored section, I played Kiriko. But I was so bad, I didn't know anything yet. Okay, let's study what units he has. He has a RPR Liquidator, which has a repeating melee attack, a single target neurotoxin 5 range, single action, and an active ability Carve and Rend. Jump to target hex, range 5, strike all adjacent ground enemy units in a flurry, and apply all kinds of bad stuff. 2 armor and 1 shield, 45 health, arc weakness. Then he's got the Imperial Buggy, which has a 9 range laser burst. Oh, he's really got a strong army. This is gonna be a tough fight. I might have to retake it and save scum. And then he's got an Imperial Dragonfly, which has a repeating aircraft gun, range 7, and a single action cooldown 1, range 4 swarm missiles that can stagger. Okay, tough fight. Tough fight. Especially in how I let him come to me is going to be the question. I'm going to have to flank with both of these lassies. Come from different sides. No, that's too close. If you move somewhere and you haven't fought yet, you are allowed to press Ctrl Z and go back to your original movement.
Operations upping.
Okay, he went into defense mode and didn't move. I do have Parasitic Strike. I do think I have to use this. Target cannot be affected, target cannot be affected, target cannot be affected. Well, that's just unlucky then. Okay, he moved. He's responding to my positioning. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. This is melee, so I can go here. And would that be a flank? Which way is he looking? To the left. Oh, it's not a flank. Wait, can he be flanked? Is this a large unit? Heavy unit. Mindless? I think he can be flanked, but maybe I'm misconstruing where he's looking. No. No, I don't think I am. But the buggy is looking to the right now, so I can flank with this one. From here, or with this one. So either 16 damage, or 8. And what is his weaknesses? Just weak to arc, I don't have it. Okay, so then I'm gonna use the 16, obviously. From here. Not a great chance to hit. Somehow it doesn't count as flank. Why? Oh, because he's in defensive mode. Oh well. What? He missed. He hit this object. I need to get closer if I want to be impactful with the sow. I am 2 slots away from being able to attack, so I'll go here. He's flanking me. Luckily he's not ganging up on one. Okay. Now we can flank because he didn't go into defensive mode. Nice, critical hit, which gave us a stagger. He's low, but can I finish him? If I go from here, I flank him, I might be able to finish him. Nope, it was close, but no cigar. This is where I lose a unit, I think. Okay, he went for the sow. Alright, he's spreading damage. This is good, this is good. Buggy, don't kill the huntress.
Enemy
Nice.
annihilated.
Overwatched. I attacked back in his turn and I overwatched and... Okay, what's wrong with my Mega Sow? Is stunned. I can flank him, but he will attack me back with Overwatch. So be it. Ah. He took away my movement point when he attacked back. So I didn't get a full attack on him. I think I'm gonna lose my Lancer if I stay. The Sow is more likely to survive. Maybe here and then this. At least I have some cover and he would need to move a bit. But I'm worried. He moved and he got overwatched. No, don't kill the hawk. No.
Has fallen.
Now I see how I lost everything. If I stay here, I lose the Lancer. I think I can allow myself to lose the pig. Unfortunately, you cannot attack and then move away.
Enemy eliminated.
Maybe he doesn't attack my Lancer?
Unit lost.
Okay.
Our forces are
This looks like a really challenging fight, unexpectedly, actually. Because it said I have more army power, and I did win. But I'm gonna retry it one more time, see if I can play it differently. Though I don't think I have a lot of options. The simulation was correct, yeah. I know now that he cannot be flanked, actually.
operations upping.
This one is the scariest. Let's see. Yeah, I think this one needs to be killed first. Everyone focus one. I need to get 2 slots. Let's see. From here I can do a good attack. Reposition a bit. Oh, he's coming first. He staggered me. The buggy is probably out of range, so... Oh, okay. Alright, so that was a good start, because now my hawk can actually be used. Okay, he did do neural toxin on me. But wait, I resisted? Oh, I resisted, nice. Rolled 69 against 34. Okay, killing one by one is good. He's very far with the buggy, so he's not doing as much damage. I need to take cover behind here again. This is a flank, good. What? How many graces is that? Need roll hit 32, needed 20, 8, 8, 4. Oh, okay, hit for real, and then a grace. And then this one. Yes. Good. Okay, that's very good. And then the hog. Let's see. I think I need to make the hawk a compelling target so that he doesn't attack my lancer. Worked. Hawk's still alive. Now the hawk has to run. I think I can finish it with Grubby Steelheart. Okay. This one's also gonna stay back. And my hero just has a bit more armor. Six in total against range. Don't forget to eat the corpse with the sow. Oh yeah. Why can't I? No, they're all mechanical.
Our forces
Nice.
are victorious.
We did it. So we lured the bird towards us. And we leveled up. 6 XP, 6 XP, and 6 XP. We got 41 food from it. And we, of course, opened up the biodome, which will be part of our annexing process next turn. Cool. And it instantly gave us a new colonist, actually. Because the food put us over the threshold required. And the game automatically assigned it to energy production, but I don't find that important right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get happiness. Research and happiness. We completed the quest, which we can get production for, and we take it. We now unlocked new abilities with our NPC faction. You can use influence, which is a resource that you get from quests and other things. Just time. You can use that to buy things from the NPC. Imagine a home game with this combat. Yeah, I am imagining it. This feels like it. If you enjoy home, you enjoy this. Maybe buy out the building and start the settler instantly. Yeah, I like that, because I have energy. And it won't cost much anymore, because it's already on. Wait, it did finish! Because the production that we just got from the quest. Perfect. Then we can start the colonizer now. That does cost us 1 colonizer to research with right now. We can finish the colonizer in 3 turns. Either way, we're gonna grow in the next turn, so there's no point to put food there now. Okay. And we leveled up with our commander, so we can choose an ability. I heard that, Mina. It's super cool. It was about damn time. So I can gain biochemical resistance and max health on all units that are in my army when I'm the commander. I can also gain, as my hero, Skitter, which makes me harder to hit if I've moved during my turn, which I think is very useful. Renewal allows me to heal, but I prefer to leave that to my support units. And then there's visual acuity. 1 extra hex of range when in cover, but just for my hero. Or I can do ground commander. All my ground units deal bonus damage. I think that's a great starting one. I'll probably get Skitter at some point, but for now I'm gonna go with ground commander. Let's see, this one, the hog should remain in the sector so that I gain bonus regeneration. I get 12 regen when I'm in friendly territory. I can't make it back to my original sector, but it will be my sector next turn, this one. Okay, Pustule is scouting on the left here. And then the Shrike scouting in a octagonal direction. Diagonal actually, not octagonal. Oh, if I made it here, I would restore moves. That's unlucky. Oh, look at this. Energy. Oh. Production. 31 production. Nice. Oh, we found another player. Or? No, it's a settlement. Oh, you can turn settlements into your colonies if you have enough influence. I think you need 60. Alternatively, you can fight them. But this is a army power 850. Random map. We're playing a random map. I'm Amazon Xenoplague. Planet. Amazon plus Xenoplague. Okay, so now we can start to choose research tech. I want to get a mod where I can get use out of the Xenoplague. Parasitic infection. Plague pots, that's the key, isn't it? How do you actually Xenoplague reproduce? Do you know that, Durotan? Is all I need this? Xenoplague Parasite? The mod? No, that's not it actually. Let me check. Oh, to create Xenoplague units, you will need to infect enemy units in tactical combat with parasitic infection by using unit mods and tactical ops. At the end of a successful combat, the more enemy units that were infected, the higher the chance you have to gain a Xenoplague unit, or to evolve an existing one. The spawn chance increases the higher the tier of the infected units that died. Ah. Before Xenoplague units can be evolved, they need to be researched. Okay. So, I need parasitic infection. Yeah, it's kind of like zombies. Infect strategic operation. Infect target army with sleeper xenomomes. The target army suffers damage and biological and cyborg units are afflicted with parasitic infection for 1 turn. So that's something you cast on the world map on an enemy stack. Mutation Destroyer. Killing enemies affected by parasitic infection can now evolve pustules under your control to destroyers upon winning combat. Oh. That's nice. That's very nice. But that takes 16 turns. I should get something simpler first. Biochemical weapons remove armor. That's really good. And then maceration. Or I can go for lasers. And do burning. And laser strike. Stagger resistance and armor. And protective roots. Root yourself but heal. Look at primal control in the Amazon section beneath aquatic commune. Primal control beneath aquatic commune. Oh. The unit gains detection, can no longer be flanked, gains sensor range, harder to hit, and a shield. Control a creature's instinctual reactions, gain morale and status effect. That's pretty good too. Primal Override. Mind control a non-mindless or non-mechanical tier 1 or tier 2. If the target is under effect of entangle or sleep, it's a really high chance. And if mind controlled this way, the unit permanently comes on... Yeah, pustule is your default gain and it can become everything else. That's really nice. So you just go and sleep them and then you mind control them and then you can get them. Great. That's really great. Okay. And then society research. Let's see, a doctrine for bonus production for every forest sector, which is nice. Your unit's melee and biological attacks have a chance to apply poison. And you heal additional 6 per turn on the world map, which is amazing. It's a nice doctrine, so you can keep fighting. Recreational Dome is okay, but it's not a super rush. And then these are a little bit more advanced. I'm gonna go ahead and open with the doctrine research. I thought the Amazon were the good people, but it looks like in every way I'm enslaving people and stealing animals and... Yeah, I need to increase operation points or I can't cast it, that's true. Because, well, some of those spells, they need more. Gain 15 production and 15 energy. And all naval units get +2 armor. So that's a nice one to take, the Shoal Reef. But I can't actually get it, because it's mountain and aquatic. You can't go 2 hexes into aquatic. So this one's out of my reach. Okay, I know that costs 60 influence or so, probably, maybe 45. So I don't have it yet. That's a spawner, so they can actually attack me. And here's a landmark, which is 2 more spaces away. It's a tier 5 landmark with bonus cosmet, defensive turrets, bonus happiness to a colony, an advanced research sector, and a level 5 research exploitation. This is an amazing place, but it will be a very tough combat. But it's good to know it's there. And this is... I need to stay away from this spawner. I'm gonna go ahead and head south then for more scouting. Okay, our colonizer is still under production. We can actually finish it for 238 energy, and I think that's worth it. So that I can start on my level 3 agriculture exploitation. Finish it immediately, start on the agriculture. And let's see, can I get growth in 1? Yes. Okay, so I put 3 food colonists, so I get growth in 1. Can I produce this quicker? Not exactly. Make sure to keep my happiness up. Let's see, it's 3 turns or 2. Okay, 2 turns and 1 in happiness. They're just enslaving them to show them the better ways. Otherwise, these savages know no better. Okay, that's what we'll tell them. Not ourselves, we'll tell them. More like a parasite that takes over your mind but makes your body stronger. I like it. So, the pustule being in my main army is actually kind of good once I start parasitically infecting people. So I should consider bringing it back. Making a second stack in turn 5 when I get another hero. And you can also always group up with your main army and do multi-stack fights. So long as you don't go into a landmark, you can use more than 6 units in a fight. Okay, where are we gonna colonize? Honestly, I want that landmark ASAP. If I can make an army that beats that, which won't be easy, I'll need some good mods, good early game mods. Resistance and health. Xenoplague parasites. Non-psionic status effects. What is ferocious determination? No morale and mind control. Ah. The pustule itself does very good infecting work too. Okay, I'll bring it back. I've never fought with it. So I can give that to all my units. Health and resistance. Might be useful. I haven't scouted what's in the landmark yet. So it feels iffy to go there immediately.
Sector annexed.
And this is an exploration site. Is this something I can annex? Yeah. With an Imperial War monument. Food and production. Quite good. Because I'm trying to determine my next annexing place. Paragon Barracks, very good too, because I get +1 shield for all light units that I build here. And obviously this place is great. I would have to buy enough influence to get them to leave. I can find that out with my pustule next turn, how much that costs. And this one gives the production. Let's see, what about here? This is a decent place for a colony, but I would have to remove the essence gash. Which is not within my powers yet. Quartzite nest. Oh, this is spawner and a barracks. I do want to get my colony ASAP. So somewhere around me would be best. I'm thinking maybe just Stumpwood, which is nothing special by itself. But it gets me right next to the Citizen Hall. Zalaswin will go here and maybe here. And then this one can get this and this. That's where I'm gonna go. I do think I need to keep healing for a little bit more with my Sow. He's so low health. I'm actually going to bring my main army to take out this Marauder. And then group up with the Pustule. Auto combat without tactical operations. We didn't lose anything. We did take a lot of damage. Wait, did we lose our bike? No. I think we can do better maybe and not lose as much health on my main. This is not a sponsorship. It did start as one, but I discovered the wonderful game that this is and I've been a fan ever since. I'm gonna play it for the rest of the week together with HOTS. Okay, let's see. They have one of every unit, so catalog should be on the most dangerous unit, and that's the Wild Harrier. The Shrike attacks with damage 9 up to 3 times, but the Harrier attacks with damage 11 up to 3 times. And the flying units are easy to bait in. I have sleep. Can I reach him from here? No, but I can catalog him. Don't need to be quite that close. Right here. That's gonna be my main target. Catalog has a 4-turn cooldown, so it will take a while till I can do it again. So he only has melee attacks. The Piglet has a range 3 attack. Okay, end of turn. He's gonna do one. Oh, he's making me bleed. -1 armor on my hero.
Operations up.
Okay, pretty good attacks by him. Now, do I want Parasitic Strike? I think yes. Oh look, it hits 2. It jumps up to 2 times to a nearby target within 2 hexes. The question is, can I make them... Let's see, can I make them weaker against it first? No. Even on this one, right? Sleep? No, that doesn't do anything. Okay, let's do it on the... They both got infected. Nice. I can blind the Harrier, though it is very unlikely to miss at melee. And it doesn't stagger because he's a heavy unit. It doesn't do any damage, the flash arrow. Better to just attack it. I have less chance to hit it because he's flying and he's in defense mode. It is the biggest threat. So I will try to take it down. Okay, not bad. Can it be flanked? Yes.
Enemy killed.
Okay, good. That one is dead. Biochemical weakness, 80%. I think I killed the big pig first. Nice, very lucky to get critical. I can nearly take this one down. Or I can attack. I can sleep in. 80% chance. Good. Now we can deal with the piggy. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Enemy eliminated.
And then I could do one more heal first, can I? Yeah, on my hero. It's a good ending of the battle. He's still sleeping for one turn, so I can literally just surround him. And when is my next heal? Once per battle. Okay. Otherwise I would just sleep him forever and then... Oh, I was bleeding. Okay.
Our forces are victorious.
Yeah, I think civilization and humankind are also really good, but the combat here is more interesting. Okay, more damage on the Huntress, less on our main. So we can now choose to get instantly a military skirmisher barracks, which unlocks new units, or a specialist training center, which unlocks new units. So I can either get more Lancers or more Biomancers. I'm gonna go ahead and go for more Biomancers. Access to them anyway. Because the sleep and the mend is very useful to keep my heroes, my units healthy. And it synergizes well with the animal control, which we are headed towards researching. These are just gonna wait here so that they can heal up. Yeah, I think I just have my strikes left. Oh, by the way, when you're moving somewhere, it shows in green where else you can reach by doing that. So if I pick up this energy stash here, I can still make it to the doodad, this this milestone charge station, which is really neat. 18 energy, and then to the station, which refreshes my movement points. There's another landmark here, level 3 research exploitation. You can only make use of that if you annex it to a colony you have. That's a spawner, so it can attack me. What is this? Research. Cool. And that's the end of my turn. We're in turn number 4. We found our new colony. We're gonna rename this city, by the way. Ernest Bastion. Sounds like a name. Okay, let's check out what it takes to drive out this these Therians. I'm at peace with them. 40 influence. Then I can annex this landmark next. Or we can fight them. But we'll no longer get quests from them. The question is, how much was it to do this settlement here? Maybe we can find out the same turn. Yeah, we can. 45. But this settlement doesn't piss anyone off if I attack them. But it does actually harm my Amazon relations, which makes all my units less happy. Which is not good. Okay, 40 and 45. You cannot mouse over the dwelling. You have to physically move there and then remember, stake. It doesn't show when you click it or mouse over. Well, now it says negotiate 40. Wait, did it say that at the start of the turn? Oh, it does. Negotiate 40. Oh. It does say that. Well, thanks for teaching me. This one gives production. Single time production, yeah. Okay. Where do I go next? I will need to clear this Paragon barracks for when I annex it. And also this war monument. And this landmark. So I think my trajectory is like so. Good movement trajectory. We'll scout first with my hero. What is this? Yeah, this is the barracks. 960 defender power. Oh. Oh, it's strong. This must be that difficult. The difficulty level that I picked. This is very strong. I need mods. I need more research. All I got is the parasite for bonus health and resistance to status effects. What does he do to me? Stagger? I don't have stagger resistance. Static charge, which can be resisted. Just a lot of oh, no, misclick. Okay, that's a misclick. This is a really difficult fight.
Retreat successful.
That cost me some movement. It's not too bad. That didn't cost me much. Is your faction literally Space Night Elves? I guess, yeah. All units in the collecting army rank up by a single level. Oh, that's a really good fight to take. That will be our next goal then. And we can take that fight with multiple together. Next turn. Shrike Scout. 28 research. So we just finished both of the research we were actually still looking for.
What is the purpose of all this war if we cannot imagine
Stagger resistance. This is good.
Be fountains and gardens
Stagger resistance, arc resistance, and 1 armor.
A refuge to remind us all.
And I now have a tactical ops to heal and root a friendly unit and gain 4 armor and regenerate max health per turn for 2 turns. Nice. So what do we get next? Primal Control. That's what we were going for. And we got Verdant Awakening, which is a doctrine that we can enact. It takes 3 turns to prepare it at the moment.
We vow to
So we'll do that.
operations available.
We can either
for
go
planning.
for all my units can apply poison to bio and cyborg. It's a global advantage as long as I have this doctrine enabled. Poison to bio and cyborg, and on the world map I heal additional health per turn, which is good. Or colonies in forest sectors gain bonus production. So this is a forest, this is also a forest, so it will be bonus production. This is forest, obviously, so I think that's the more useful one for now. On the other hand, healing. Production. No, I'm gonna get the poison chance. I start with production. Buildings are still really, really important.